Today I'm going to be showing you guys the Ahsoka Tano, Star Wars Rebels, Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, and the Ahsoka series Neopixel Lightsabers. These things are way too cool to miss out on, so don't go anywhere. Hey all you Star Wars fans, thank you so much for clicking on my video. I know how many advertisements there are flooding YouTube, so I appreciate you coming and checking me out. And today I've got not just one, but two awesome lightsabers to show you guys. Ahsoka is setting the media on fire with the new series. Christmas totally came early, you guys. This is awesome. Dave Filoni wrote and directed the whole series. It's got the juice. Cole's the best. You know, it's one thing to see a Star Wars preview. It's another thing to talk about Star Wars coming out. I felt the rush of magic when I pressed play and I was sitting next to my little boy and we were turning on Star Wars again. It's just like, this is so much fun. We get more Star Wars, yes! Thank you Artsabers for sending me these Ahsoka Tano Neopixel Lightsabers to show you guys. Let's get this show on the road, shall we? Here we go. Ooh, oh, those feel good. Especially since the only other Ahsoka sabers I have held are from Galaxy's Edge. Because there's really not many to choose from. And not to mention, did you guys hear that Force FX is putting out, sometime next year, they're coming out with the Force FX Elite Saber, and there's only one? I don't know. We had the same predicament with our Clone Wars saber. I did a review and a comparison on that if you want to check that out after this. By the way, guys, what do you think of my background? I got the orange and the white. Huh? And before I show you guys a close-up of these awesome Neopixel sabers, did I mention I got to meet Rosario Dawson? Cruised out to the convention, the Fan Expo in Dallas, and got to meet Hayden Christensen and Rosario Dawson. If I got to choose one Star Wars actor to go party with, it would definitely be Rosario. Sometimes it's hard to explain the energy you get from people, but she definitely shines super bright. She was crazy nice, held my Ahsoka Tano lightsabers, and sometimes the celebrities won't hold your sabers and stuff. It's hit or miss. You'll see them hold them at this convention, but not at that convention. She was super cool. I had my Obi-Wan saber, and she was just, I can't say enough nice things about her. And guys, I have to give a shout out to Moby Fox. Have you seen these awesome Star Wars watch bands that also come with these totally nice watch faces? Look at that. So cool. Hey guys, really quick, comment down below. Tell me which Ahsoka Tano lightsabers you like better. Her more rounded Clone Wars sabers or the more katana style from the Rebels and the live action series. All right, now let's take a closer look. Bam, there you go. And here are Ahsoka Tano's katana style lightsabers. They have all the details of her signature hilts, just slightly curved. The smaller Shoto saber, the larger one has this gold color up near the emitter. I think it's more of an actual gold color in the series, but I like the rose gold color. Maybe you guys do too. It matches the rings around these buttons right here. Let's get a closer look. There we go. So these are the power switches, and the auxiliary switches are right over here on the top. Each emitter has 2 retention screws. And I love that these come with 7/8 inch blades. For all you saber fans out there, you know how good they feel. Feel quite a bit lighter, and it's a really nice change from your 1-inch standard hilts. These even come with the little side accents over here. They really paid attention to the detail, and this kind of lower part of the grip here on the larger saber has a neat texture to it. It's not slick. It's got a little bit of grip. There's no visible outlet for the audio, for the speakers, but they sound surprisingly good. Can't wait to turn them on for you guys in just a second. But this is what they look like from both sides. There we go. Again, I've mentioned this in videos before. I love the finish. You know, we all have a soft spot for Anakin and the Palpatine saber and Dooku, but those chrome sabers are fingerprint magnets, and they kind of can drive you nuts after a little bit. You know, you can see a little smudge or two here, barely, but not nearly what you would for the chrome sabers. And these did come with little thin D-rings that go here on the pommel. So you could hang them on your belt for a quick photo, but we all know that hanging these from your belt is never really that great of an idea. Maybe just for a quick photograph, but not for conventions or walking around the Disney parks. It's just not realistic. It's not comfortable. Keeps whacking you in the shorts and stuff like that. By the way, guys, I'll show you in this quick video here, this is how you disassemble the hilts. You unscrew the buttons. On the smaller hilt, you unscrew the smaller detail to slowly remove the panel, which gives you access to the Proffie board and allows you to charge it. And on the larger saber, you unscrew the button and then use your Allen wrench to take out a screw at the bottom to slowly remove the panel. I recommend using a small little pair of tweezers to carefully remove the panel off the big one, which is heavily magnetized. So check this out, they thought of everything. They come with 2 different size blades, so you get a smaller one for the Shoto saber. The longer blade is 32 inches and the smaller one is 26, and they are both your standard 1-inch Neopixel lightsaber blade. So while I'm putting the blades in, I'll talk to you about the prices, guys. These are their super deluxe models with a Proffie soundboard inside. And yes, these do come with 7/8-inch blades, which are way lighter and feel more realistic. So coming from the manufacturer, fortunately, these don't come with an Ahsoka sound font on them. I'll put a link right up here that it's super easy to take the SD card out and just swap out some of the sound files. So I've actually got 2 versions of Ahsoka sabers on here from Kyberphonic, and we're gonna listen to see if we can tell the difference. And by the way, guys, for any of you who are new to the lightsaber community, welcome, and feel free to check out my lightsaber for beginners video I finally got around to making after months of promising you guys. Obi-Dad Kenobi always comes through. So these deluxe Proffie Neopixel lightsabers on Artsabers goes for $8.99. I always recommend Proffie because they have the most realistic flicker and they can do all kinds of crazy stuff if you're willing to put the time in to learn how to reconfigure them. But they do come pre-loaded with like 12 or 15 really crazy sound fonts, including all of your favorite characters, a speeder bike, and Sebulba's Pod Racer. Now the SN Neopixel is going to save you a little bit of cash. You'd be saving $170 for a total of $720, but I still recommend Proffie sabers. They do more, really easy to operate, but you guys also might want to check out their Xenopixel Ahsoka sabers. Those look super clean, slightly different design, but have more of a bright gold color on the larger saber emitter. Those are only $630. If you want some awesome, budget-friendly Ahsoka Tano lightsabers, I was gonna surprise you guys later, but check out what Artsabers sent me as well. These are round, spinnable Ahsoka Neopixel lightsabers. I think I want to make a separate video about these, but these are SN Neopixel and they're going for only $400. And of course, guys, I would greatly appreciate it if you use the link down in the description. It'll take you right to the saber I'm talking about, and using my discount code really supports me in the channel. Thank you guys very much. All right, guys, so I have 2 different sound fonts on 2 different blade styles that are both white. Unfortunately, the character sound fonts that flicker really cool cannot turn the color white. They always have some kind of a tint of either blue or pink or something. So let's check these out and see if we can hear the difference in Kyberphonic's sound font. The Sorcerer is the sound font that I'm using for this demo. And of course, at the end of the Ahsoka series, he'll be releasing that sound font afterwards. Make sure to follow him on social media so you don't miss that. All right, guys, here we go. Ahsoka Tano sabers with gesture controls. Yes! Try not to break my TV. Nice. All right, blaster deflect. It's pretty cool that they sound pretty darn good for having a speaker inside the hilts. Still spinnable, but I think those round ones are going to be much easier to do spins and tricks with, but doable. Clash effects. Lockup. Reverse grip is tough to get used to, man. So when you buy Kyberphonics Sorcerer Sound Font, it comes with 2 versions, and this was, I think, called the original, and it comes with another version called Beskar. Let's check that out.
Kenobi. Remember, a Jedi can... Tell me, is this... Ahsoka Tano! Bo-Katan sent me.
That is so much fun. Ooh, those sound saucy. So much fun to be holding Ahsoka's lightsabers! Dang, dude. And a small pro tip for you guys is that sometimes your sabers get so loud that it kind of muffles the sound. So I just knocked down the volume like 2 beeps and they sound great, actually. They sound like surprisingly good for having a whole panel covering the speaker. But it does sound like the speaker is in the pommel of the saber. Yep. Woo! Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me again. I always appreciate you guys watching to the very end. It really helps out my channel. And I think I forgot to ask earlier, if you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button. What are you waiting for, guys? So again, guys, thank you so much for watching. You guys take care, be safe, and have an awesome Star Wars day.